People of the Purple Butterfly here, otherwise known as People of Seven on Twitter and YouTube, People of elsewhere on the internet. My blog is located at purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com, and I just checked my mail and did a little grocery shopping. So now I have 6 packages of 80 pH strips, 480 total. So I won't be running out of those anytime soon. I also went to the grocery store today, and instead of Crisco canola oil, Kroger's now has a gallon size of canola oil available for about $4 cheaper. So that works out well for me. First, you couldn't even get them to sell just a, quart-sized bottle of canola oil, and I get a gallon for $4 cheaper than Crisco. And I'm a budget type of girl, so that works for me. I also picked up myself some more palm oil. These are 1.5 pound containers, which is 24 ounces. Not a lot, but the place I was getting them from, I was getting 16 ounces for $5, not counting shipping and handling. For $5.24, I did this, and the only thing it cost is a trip to the grocery store, and I was already in the mall to get breakfast anyway, so I got 3 of them, because that's all that was in the store. Oh, if you go to Kroger's looking for this, you're not going to find it with the shortenings. They keep it with the organic food. Come on, it's vegetable shortening. Organic or not, it's still a vegetable shortening. I'm going to put that there so I can get it out of my way, because I'm also here to show you how to float your top like I told you about before. The Pointillism and the Cherry Overload soap are ready as of today. Anyway, if you have a mold that has a lid, I put a shelf liner in here because that way it'll do what I need to do. What you're going to do, instead of putting the plastic wrap over your soap and then trying to squish the lid down, which has proven to be a little bit challenging to me, what you do is you take out enough soap to cover your mold. I'm demonstrating with my tall narrow mold. This one is ready to go for whatever soap I fill that up with. But you're going to take your plastic wrap. And see, this way works better for me because I have issues with plastic wrap. I never can get that stuff to come out nice and smooth the way everybody else on the planet does. So after you get your plastic wrap kind of in a smooth formation, what you're going to do, let me get that situated, is you're going to take your lid upside down. In other words, you're going to hold the handle like this. You put your plastic wrap over it. Just gently get it on there, and then you can smooth it out later, like so. Now, where your hand is holding the lid, put your hand and the plastic wrap there. Turn it over, and then fit it on top of your soap. At this point, you take both sides and you stretch it over your mold, like so. That way it's not too, it's not pressing in on your soap, and then you very gently let your lid go to the flush portion. In other words, it's not sinking down in there. And at this point, you just tape it right there. And that gives you a perfect formation on your soap. This will sink to where the level of the soap is without that, let's have an air pocket or let's squish the soap. And then when it's time to peak, you can, because the plastic wrap is on there and you've taped it to the mold itself, and then you can put it back and not worry about squishing your soap. Is that cool or what? I'm surprised it took me so long to figure that out, because I was doing it the old-fashioned way where, you stretch the plastic wrap over, tape it down. Now you got to try to push the lid on there, and then, of course, that's that resistance because it's attached. So now you're pushing and squishing. So I'm not doing it that way anymore. I'm doing it the way I just showed you. But in the meantime, I'm going to save this because I can use it for something else. This is going to come out because I do need this mold for today's soap. So Hope that has been helpful. This has been People 7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe to stay blessed. Bye now.